I'm gonna have you guys run it once, and I'm gonna observe and see if there's anything that sticks out. Do it on your own, at your own pace. Just have to keep together with each other.
Yes, sir.
Oh man, I'm not gonna let class today. Oh, here's what I want to see. I want to see those pressure kicks get high. Last time we did some stretching exercise. Kind of a static stretch. Today we're going to do a dynamic stretch. Let's bring it down. Make sure it's straight in. It's going to be wet. I'm going to show you what we're going to do. Well, it is wet. We're going to practice our. I want to get you one here. We're going to practice our crane front kick. Remember your crane front kick?
Yes, sir. I don't remember it.
All right. Yeah. So it's just that front kick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Mr. Nelson. It's about waist high. So we're going to start. Not that big of a deal. I can do this. So then what I want him to do is to start to challenge me. Once I'm good at one height, he's going to go to another height. And once I get good at that height, so it's going to take like 3 or 4 kicks before you go one. Okay. See if I can get you even higher. And then once we're done, then we're going to go down the bottom, try that other leg. Okay. What I want you to do is your challenge is going to be that you can hit that pad even when it's at head height. Okay. It's going to be hard. Do not fall down.
I've fallen.
Yeah. Do not fall down. You're not the only one. I fell.
Well, especially when you're really going high.
When you're going really high,
your foot just kind of. You just instantly you're on the ground.
You want.
Very smart.
So this is one you can also do at home. Once you've gotten warmed up, then it's just getting that really high kick. This is going to help us. We're also going to do that exercise again where we open up that hip flexor, because there's 2 parts to this one. We got to get that leg up, but we also have that they have to have that groin open up.
Okay. Should we do like with our front foot, or like from the back foot?
It's going to be from that back foot.
Okay.
It doesn't really matter too much which one. It's got to get that stretch to go up. There you go. I'm going to scoot back. So, right there. See if you can hit it. Because what I don't want you to do is I don't want you to, whenever he's got it, I don't want you to have that knee bent when you hit it. Oh, that knee needs to be extended. Otherwise, you're not getting a stretch.
Am I switch or is he going? Yeah, good.
Don't fall down. Also, once it starts to go up, whatever angle it's at when it's like waist high, I can reach that far. But as it goes up, because my leg's going kind of in an arc, it's not even gonna be able to hit it.
Oh, you lose a little bit.
So you gotta go in a little bit to get that extra distance.
Okay.
'Cause I really, really don't want you leaning back and trying to reach for it and lose your balance.
That's what's over here.
Yeah, that's about,
That's your limit.
try to with any power.
Yeah. Oh, we should probably talk about getting power in the tight kick. And you're just gonna diminish.
For sure.
Simply because once you get to a certain point, everything's pulling back on you.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I'm really having to scoot in on that one.
Yeah.
I'm trying to.
Sit higher.
Yeah, do like chest first.
Just good.
Yeah. That's freaking high.
It's a good power now.
Yeah, so that's look, anytime you're gonna kick somebody in the groin, but you should visualize you're kicking them in the forehead.
Okay.
That's where you're, but it starts here. That's how much power you should have in it. Well, while you're here, let's do something that makes it a little bit more powerful. So just throwing that leg up is gonna get quite a bit, but this was not as powerful as my kicks from before, was it? So what I want you to do is your butt's gonna stick out a little bit, and then to get that power, and it's gonna sound counterintuitive, it's gonna sound silly. The way you get that power is you straighten that hip and you push those hips forward.
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
So,
You're gonna feel it. Or at least Mr. Nelson's gonna feel it. You start with it bent and you push forward as you're kicking.
so.
Yeah. Definitely. I feel it going through the pad now.
Oh, yeah.
Before it was like a thud.
Yeah.
Now it's actually like hitting my hand.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Sounds counterintuitive, but it's like one of those weird body things. Push the hips forward every time you kick.
What helps me is like, you mentioned one time like keeping your foot loose like a slide.
Yeah, it's loose.
Like that for me really.
Oh,
Makes
so
sense,
that's the other thing, is that when I did my kick, the only thing I was kicking with at the beginning was my hip. So my hip's just going, my leg is just going wherever my hip's telling it to go. Leg is loose the whole time. Stiff, right at contact.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just like our punches.
Yeah, it's just like our punches. It's also going to be hard, especially if your muscles are stiff to begin with. It's going to also help you with your stretch a bit.
Oh, yeah.
Especially if it's like one of those things where like you're fighting against it the whole time, you're not really stretching. You get it as far as you possibly can, and then push it a little further, that's going to give you that stretch.
Trying to kick your wrist.
Is it hitting your toe?
Yeah, this one doesn't bend that much.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
This
I
one's
say, I feel like your toes hitting
Yeah,
it.
this one
you
doesn't.
got to be careful. Ooh,
Yeah.
we really want those shoelaces, the top of the shoelaces to hit, not your toes.
Yeah, I gotta work on this one a little bit.
If he's up here, and you're only hitting with the toe, we need to go down just a little bit, and then practice at home, trying to get those high kicks.
So, and it doesn't feel stronger.
Yeah, it's just, there's so many layers to it. I think it helped. I played soccer for a long time. like kicking.
Oh, yeah.
And I started when I was like 4.
Oh, yeah.
So, and I played like pretty much every position.
Wow.
I mean, if you play for a long time,
Soccer is interesting because when I did it as a kid, as long as your foot makes contact with the ball, it's good. Then, like as an adult, I found out that no, it's depending on where it hits with the foot, where it hits on the shoe.
yeah.
Depending on what angle your shoe is at, even when it hits, no matter what order, and then like the direction you're going.
Yeah, we had like trainers that would come
Yeah.
and like teach us how to kick with the. That's how you're supposed to kick.
Yeah.
Like if you're shooting like a goal, you know. If you,
It's putting it. It's the.
because otherwise it's not very hard unless you get the top of your foot.
Yeah, but getting English on it's always one of those ones that I thought was kind of interesting. It's like,
Oh,
I think
yeah.
that spin to.
That takes skill.
Because it's easy for somebody to predict a ball that's going straight. Yeah, and that ball at the when it makes that arc, that people have a hard time tracking it.
Bend it like Beckham.
It's like Beckham.
Well, and then once you start getting higher levels, you have to, because they're too good otherwise. You have to curve around them.
Mr. Goldberg, and this is something else I'm going to try to have you do is right now when you're kicking, you're leaning back quite a bit. That'll be fine whenever we get into some of our other kicks, but for this one, try to stay upright. It's a lot to think about. I'm giving you too much stuff to think about it, but try to stay upright when you're trying to get this kick, and see how upright you can stay while you're going all the way through this kick.
Yes, sir.
There you go. Good. Thank
Thank you.
All right, everybody did this on that right hand, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay, keep it on our right hand. What we're gonna do, we're gonna do that crescent kick. We're gonna do the 180 crescent kick, not the 360 crescent kick. Just because it's gonna be a little bit easier on us. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with that left foot forward, both stands facing the mirrors. Okay, we're gonna take that right leg, it's gonna come up and go all the way around. We're gonna do that jump. And we're gonna kick that pad as hard as we can, as high as we can, okay?
Sir.
Let's back up. Let's do this. We're just gonna hold it up about chest high, straight out. And we're gonna try to see if we can get it without having to bring our hand down. And try to get that leg as straight as possible. And this is gonna be the hard part on this one. Is we do this kick. That when we do it, what we're actually hitting with is that arch. So we're coming in, we hit with that arch of the foot.
Sir.
You're gonna feel a difference.
Yeah, it's like more solid.
Yeah, it's a lot more solid. As opposed to that side for your ankle. You don't want to hit with your ankle.
Yeah, so it's like right under the ball of the foot
Yeah.
to about the heel.
Right about there.
Okay.
Because what you're wanting to do is you're hooking somebody's face. So once you got that little hook in there, it's gonna snag their head. Also, if you get with that ball on that foot, then that's a nice bit of padding that's not as sensitive as the side of your foot.
That's true. Yeah, the side of your foot will hurt.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a different contact.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah. Feels more like a side kick, like stop.
It does.
Man, these have a nice sound. Yeah. That sounds like a drum.
All right, switch sides.
There.
This side's probably gonna be a little easier than the other.
I think that was the easy side. That's fun.
The right side is the easier side, wasn't it? All right, team. What's the last class on Southern Lights? I don't know what's gonna happen next time. We may still do Southern Lights. Sometime after this class. Maybe a slow start, like, or maybe like a actual thing that we're working on. We'll move on to it, or sometimes we'll go, well, we just need 2 more days on Southern Lights or something.
I think we did, didn't we do it like right before that one too? Was that, I think we just had to do them. Wasn't it Master's Path the one before?
Yeah, no, it was a choose your own adventure,
That's what
because
it
you
was.
went to blue. So we spent actually just 3 classes on it. Yeah. All right. Life skill. Path of self-mastery requires a creative spirit. A creative spirit has no self-doubt. The path of self-mastery requires a creative spirit. A creative spirit has no self-doubt. The path of self-mastery requires a creative spirit. A creative spirit has no self-doubt.